Hey there, Dolores here, just wanting to connect with you. I just got back from national conference and I was trying to think, how can I convey to my team everything that is bottled up inside of me? How can I just ship a little bit of that excitement, that energy, that motivation, those creative ideas that I learned out to my team so that they too can catch the vision and feel the excitement? And the truth is that when you attend national conference and leadership conference, that is how you fill yourself up to have the energy and the gas in your tank to get you through the upcoming months. So I know I've been in this business now since 2001, so it's actually 17 years this fall. And I will be honest with you, I would not be in this business anymore if it wasn't for these conferences. So as leaders, we were sitting around in one of the final sessions and we were talking about how we want to share with our team about how these activities and these events are so worthwhile coming because they literally fill your cup. So I'm just going to share with you a couple thoughts that I had and I just want to show them to you. So first of all, how many of you are happy with your calendar for the upcoming month? You're just like, you know what? I'm happy. I've been doing my customer care calls. I've been doing my follow-up. I have people on my list that are interested in joining my team. My team itself is on fire and they're so excited about the business and I have a full calendar. I'm going to be honest with you, that would be very unusual. It is incredible when everything is going well, but what is more common is that not everything is going exactly how you would like it to in this business. And that is what I love about going to conferences, because when people are isolated in their own homes, doing their direct sales business within their own four walls, they literally think that everything negative that happens to them only happens to them. They're the only ones that have no shows on their calendar. They're the only one who's scared to do customer care calls. They're the only one who gets cancellations. They're the only ones that sign people up who literally do nothing with the business. What happens in this industry is we work in isolation. So if you were in any other profession, they need to go to enhancement sessions. They need to get accredited training hours every year to fill up their cup, to re-educate them. And the same is true with our business. Because what happens is it's the words between your own ears of, I can't do this. Nobody wants to come to a party. No one wants to book a party that gives you an empty cup. And before you know it, you're out of business because you've got nothing going on because you're empty. Okay? Sometimes it's even the fear of what could happen. If I call my customers, what if they don't like what they bought? What if they complain about their product? I'm going to tell you that doesn't happen. And if you think it's going to happen, it just tells me that you haven't been making your customer care calls because it doesn't happen. Okay? So this is what does happen when you go to conference. You hear from Judy Latane, and she shares about how we need to visualize our goals and our success and see where we want to go with this business. And we need to celebrate our successes. We need to just get started with our business. Then you hear from Debbie Bolton, and she talks about how they literally, at her first party, she only sold $2 worth of product. What if Debbie Bolton would have stopped that night? What if she would have never continued on with this business? We would have no cleaning paste, no window cloths, no EnviroCloths, no mop. We would have nothing. Instead, she chose to just get going and keep moving forward. You learn that the new descaler made at our new factory can be used in a coffee pot. Who knew that? Isn't that great? That there are sample sizes of our new liquid laundry detergent. You hear from consultants that are selling over $6,000 worth of product on their VIP groups every month, and they tell you how they're doing it. You hear from Peter Cartwright and Ivan Schatt, the people that are running this company at a global level, and how Norwex is one of the fastest growing direct sales party plan companies globally. They also tell you how we have touched less than 1% of the homes in North America, how we are just a baby company getting started, but we are also doing incredible with our growth, and how we are standing out on the global scene for the direct sales party plan. Our keynote speaker was Sebastian. He had type 1 diabetes, and he is the first person to climb Mount Everest with type 1 diabetes. He also has done 180 marathons. He's done 6 Ironmans, and he ran across Canada. Do you think he ever felt like quitting? Do you think his cup was empty every once in a while? He was so motivational. And my highlight from him was how in order to climb Mount Everest, there's a base camp, and then there are 3 other camps up the mountain until you get to the summit. And in order to acclimatize their bodies, they would need to go up to a camp and then back down to the base camp, and then up to another camp and then back down to the base camp, in order to get the right red blood cells in their body to be able to literally take 1 step to every 5 to 10 breaths. That is how much endurance, and I don't remember if he said it was 2 or 3 months that it took him to climb Mount Everest. With his condition, that is so exceptional. So motivating and so relatable for our businesses. Sometimes we have bookings on our calendars, sometimes we have none. Sometimes we have exciting things going on in our business, and sometimes we feel like we have nothing going on successful in our business. You hear from the top consultants in our business who literally, one lady started in the business 5 years ago, then quit because she didn't like public speaking, and now re-signed up to be she was on the stage twice for top in sales and top recruiting, and that's Colette. And so incredible. You see the extreme generosity that Norwex gives thousands of dollars away to charities globally and across our country. You go into the sessions and you hear about people and how they are building their business and being successful from having no shows on their calendar, how to share the business opportunity, how to get more parties on your calendar, how to do follow-up, how to be organized, how to juggle it all and still feel successful as a mom. Your cup gets filled. And by the time you get into that auditorium and you hear the testimonies of people, their health, their family, their finances, your cup is overflowing, and you literally can't wait to get on the plane and get home and do your business. So if you missed out on National Conference, I have an invitation for you so that you too can get a taste of attending conference, because you are not going to want to miss Norwex's 25th anniversary in Phoenix, January 3 through 6. I think it's actually 4 through 6. I have to fly in on the 3rd. 4 through 6. And John Maxwell is going to be there. He is so incredible. And if you want to know what it's going to take to move you forward in your business, you need to invest in yourself. And the best way you can invest in yourself is come to conference, get your cup filled, because you can only serve your customers and your fellow consultants with what you have inside of you. So the best way you can serve your team, the best way you can service your customers is come to conference and get filled up so that you can go home overflowing with excitement. And I look forward to seeing you at Norwex's 25th anniversary National Conference in Phoenix. Have an amazing day.